What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk about this Glock 19X made by Umerix. It's a CO2 powered BB gun, and I just wanted to make a short video on kind of the things I've done to this and the uses for this. Alright, so let's dive right into it. I got this whole thing off Amazon. I'll put links in the description below. But when you first get this, you're not going to have the red dot or the light. I actually got the red dot off Amazon as well. It's the Ryan Optics X3 MPRD. And it's a great little red dot. I actually was carrying it on my 43X for a long time, and it never lost its zero. The only downfall with this one was the buttons started coming off. I lost them. These are electrical tape. So it was definitely time to switch out to a better optic, which I upgraded my actual 19X. It's been a few years now since I've been using this. It's great, but it's not shake and wake. So that's something I've learned as I've grown through this little journey of firearms, that shake and wake, it does matter. So now I've upgraded everything to have that be an automatic thing. I did paint these little iron sights when I was using them, but it was just something I was trying to get more exact with my actual 19X. Whatever I could do to mimic the real life training, I was all about it. This light right here, it's a $20 light from Amazon. You guys will see it on some of my guns now. It was just a cheap version to kind of hold me over. It's a TLR7 footprint. So all my holsters are made for the TLR7. Eventually I'll get one on my actual firearm, but this is a great training tool because I can just pop on the light and pop it off. But I'm a smaller guy, so my thumbs don't actually fit, or they won't actually get to there. But this is licensed by Glock, so it's actually very similar to the actual 19X, which I have right here. Safe and clear. This is the Holosun. I'll do another video on this one, but they are just about identical. Obviously, they're gonna be very similar. Like the size of it is very accurate, and that's why I fell in love with the 19X. It's because I trained with this one so much before I actually got this one, and I went with a small carry before, but they're just great. So having something that was the same as my actual firearm has made me more comfortable. And I'm just biased, man. I guess I just fell in love with Glock because they had them as a training tool, and I was just using them. And so I got this firearm shortly after I got my carry, and I just been training with it. So I run matches with this one, and I run matches with all my carries. But I just wanted to make sure that I was able to take home on my misses and be able to correct anything that I may have been doing wrong or anything like that. And I'll do another video on the actual 19X as soon as I'm done building it out. But this has been such a phenomenal little training tool. Yeah, your trigger pull is going to be different. It's actually moving this little metal piece in there. It breaks down just like a Glock 19X. You have the slide lock. It drops like that. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, depending on how full your CO2 cartridge is. It does take about 18 BBs in here, and I've used the same BBs over and over again. I use cardboard and a baking sheet, and that just catches all my BBs, and it does damage. I can show you that later on in the video, but it does just loosen right here. You take out the CO2 with an Allen key. This pops out, and you just insert a new one. Loading the BBs is fairly simple. Like I said, it takes 18 rounds, and it's just such a fun training tool. And so usually after my workout, I'll just run a few drills with this to just stay sharp. Anything that I can do to stay sharp and just keep on going. These skills that we learn here with firearms, they're diminishable, so anything you can do to stay sharp. These are my targets. I usually just set them up in different ways, but I just wanted to be able to practice target transitions. So I usually have my paper target, the cardboard, and a baking sheet. And the baking sheet, you can see after, this is probably about 1,000 rounds. You will have some that break through. And so I've done some things, I'm testing, just adding more cardboard in there until I get some new baking sheets. But it does great at catching my BBs. The important thing is here is making sure you don't miss, because you don't want holes all over your walls, which I don't, thankfully. So just lets me know that I'm getting more proficient at hitting my target, especially with these size targets. My hands are small, but it's a good place to start training, especially with Airsoft. Save time, money, and ammo, go get you an Airsoft that replicates your gun. I know that they don't make a lot of them. That's why I think I went with Glock, is because I could train with this at home. I do have a 17 right here. There's a 1911 and an Airsoft AR-15. It inspired me because I was like, I could just train at home and get most of the training done at home with just the basics, basic movements. But you're not going to get the same type of training out of your live fire. Live fire, I do recommend you doing it, but this will take care of a lot of training at home, just with grip, presentation, and just the fundamentals of safety. And so if you're looking to get into firearms or just looking at this Glock 19X, man, it's great. I recommend it highly. It's been a great little tool. And so I'm just working on more and more videos and more content. So if you like this video, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.